Rachel, can you say, and I was like, ah! I was like, I feel possessed. That was an impression.
Thank
Rachel.
you. Yes. See, you're getting it now.
Yeah, I'm getting
No
it.
more chair flips.
I'm getting one more chair flip.
Get the fuck out of here. Ah!
Why'd you roll off like that? All right, anyways, we
had
had
it
to
coming.
evacuate.
We haven't even really started. Audrey was late.
you know
That'll
LA.
deduct 3 points from. So we pay each of our guests. It's a little inside baseball here.
Mm-hmm.
Each guest gets, of course, like one of the vaunted meats that we cook here, and an additional $5,000.
That'd be so
I'm in partnership with OFTV.
Dude, if we got $5,000, that's recession money. I'd be so rich. If I had $5,000 right now, I'd finally be able to have, if I was like a home.
I would lose my mind if I had $5,000.
If somebody literally said, look in your account, there's $5,000, I'm not kidding you, everybody in the field would look at me and I'd be like,
Where's your thing?
my best?
No, your microphone.
Did it already fall off?
Yeah, it fell off.
What the hell happened? Are you kidding? Where'd it go?
Check your. It's probably on your bag.
It's in my ass. Oh my god, it's on. You put it on my bag.
It's not me.
Okay.
Emmett's here. Emmett.
Emmett was too nervous to touch my breast. So
Emmett's not allowed to touch another woman's breast unless.
I don't know
say
what
so.
Emmett got into in the past.
His
but
girlfriend.
He
calls me up and he goes, "I'd like to have intimate times with my girlfriend. Am I allowed to?" And I say, "Look outside. Is it a full moon?" And no.
Absolutely not.
Why don't you ask yourself that question? You know you'll turn into a werewolf, and I don't want to deal with that.
Speaking of werewolf,
Finally.
I just saw Wolfman. Don't recommend. I
Wolfman?
mean, this man turned into a wolf in 5 seconds within the movie. We had no backstory. He was just like, I'm gonna take my family to this. And I was like, what? And then he was eating himself the whole movie. It was crazy.
He was eating himself?
He was eating himself.
He's just a hungry guy.
He was like turning into the werewolf, then he looked at his arm and he was like, bro, I saw it with Kelly Ryan. We were like, that was...
You know what I would like? I'd like if like a lot of these weird indie horror movies just had cool 90s alt-rock soundtracks.
Honestly?
Like, let's think about Wolfman, the premise you just said. He starts eating himself.
Yes.
Sitting in the cabin and all you hear is, I don't mind eating bread from the mouths of decadence.
It would make it so much better than the sound was. The only sound was.
I'm going hungry. Going hungry. Yeah! We do a lot of voices on this show.
I love that.
It's a lot of voices. Also, I let everybody know ahead of time. I should have let her know. No bits. You do one bit.
Why would I do a bit?
No bits. You can do impressions, but you can't do bits.
The only bit I would do that's not a bit is a story. Is a recent me and Sam's recent why we had to get what's it called evacuated.
You got your gig evacuated?
No, we were evacuated.
Out of
mandatory.
Oh yeah, because of the fires.
Yeah, we're on
I guess I should
Canyon.
still keep asking people in LA about that.
That's why I was late. That's what I keep saying, even though it's...
I've just decided to accept the harmful chemicals that are in my lungs.
Oh man, I mean, I gotta tell you, what I use, I will go to CVS and I'm like, I need deodorant. I'm like, deodorant for 99 cents, lather me up. And everyone's like, that's got cancer in it. I go, well...
Pile it on.
I'm probably riddled with it.
I'm gonna start ripping hoons. I'm not gonna... I'm gonna start ripping throat rockies.
I'll join in.
You wanted to start ripping darts with me?
You know what, I'll join in.
Oh man, we gotta have another show again.
Oh yeah, Alec.
We used to run a really cool show. It was, what was it called again? It was puppets?
Don't act like you're too cool for school. Look at this. Get some traction. Hey, we used to run a show. What was it called? We ran it it was a month ago. It's called Dogpile. This guy. Wait, he has one viral out-of-state abortion clip in his car. And now, what was our show called? Son of a bitch.
I have no recollection of that.
Son of a bitch.
I was too busy counting my fake money. From everyone.
The meta.
Is there anything funnier than when your friends from back home, they're like, so what, are you like making money on this? And you're like, no. You're like, I'm losing thousands.
It's so funny because we'll like post. I'll post like the shows I have in LA in the week, and they'll be like, I mean, you got to be raking it in.
Yeah, you got to be crushing.
I go, I just hosted for 2.5 hours and got $50 last night.
Up until a year ago, I was being paid in drink tickets.
Yeah.
And they were being taxed by the federal government. I don't know how.
I'm not getting paid at certain clubs and paying for my tape.
I used to go into an IRS building and literally shove my fingers down my throat to take the alcohol back up as a tax.
That's a bit.
That's not a bit. That's an impression. There's the impression.
That is the impression.
I would never break my own rules. Emmett would hold me to that. You know.
Emmett, I love that name. I might name my first son that. You don't know.
That's a really good one.
I know. Emmett. You're not going to fuck with an Emmett.
I think I would name mine like Bork.
Okay, you're going to fuck with the Bork.
Spud.
There's Porky the Borky.
Bork, I said, not pork.
I know, but people are going to like go into that.
How about Spud?
Oh, there's the potato. Look at that potato.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Isn't
you're
that fun?
right. He'd automatically be like funny.
Who cares?
Unless he was sensitive, then it wouldn't be funny, and you'd lose him. All right.
On the space colony, it's going to be like Spud rules.
Love that. Spud rules.
Spud rules.
Spud rules.
Hey, it's Spud's way or the highway.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, my son is actually just a dog on a skateboard.
Stop. Do you want kids?
I want a dog on a skateboard first, I think.
Okay, well then we already know that he's not ready.
Could you imagine your wife is
in
like,
that sense,
we're
he's not
running
ready.
out of prime child birthing years. And I'm like, not until this bulldog skateboards.
You would. The funny thing is like that is exactly true though.
I know.
It's like true. Like we're like messing around, but that's
Once I have a family,
true.
I won't have time to teach my dog how to skateboard.
Bro.
Once I have a family, I won't be able to.
Alec is gonna be single 20 years from now and be like, I really don't know what went wrong, and I'm just gonna send him this video.
Listen, do you know how much time it takes to 1, get him to wear the sunglasses, 2, get him on the skateboard, 3, to throw the ball so that he keeps 2 feet on the skateboard and the other one pedaling.
Bro.
And they're like,
What kind
Alec.
of dog? And what kind of a dog? A Great Dane?
Obviously an English bulldog.
Yeah.
Name him
obviously.
Spud
Spud.
in honor of my first son.
Insane.
This
For all
is-
those ladies listening out
Who
there.
gives a shit anymore?
The switch up just got so sad.
All right, we got a little bit of time left. What's gonna be nice is when we sit right next to the grill, and we'll be able to feel the heat from that, and that's clean heat propane. It's clean. You know,
I would love to get high off propane. Should I tell them about my hand since we're on the topic?
Nobody brought it up.
Hey, since we're on the
Literally-
topic that I want to bring up, I got a spray tan last night around 10:20 p.m. Is that your alarm? Is an alarm going off?
You're kind of making this all about you, but all right. go
Yeah,
ahead.
sorry. Well, whatever. But it was like $15, $5, whatever I tipped her, and it was like she spray tanned me because she was training, but the hands are they're Donald Trump. These hands, they're orange, okay? And it was a really awkward experience too, because I don't usually get insecure, but you're naked. And they spray you and it's freezing cold. I felt like I was in prison for a second, and I kind of forgot what we were doing, and I was like, should I squat and cough? I'm like, it was literally, and on top.
This is a bit. She's doing a bit.
I'm not doing a bit. I don't have.
She's doing a bit.
Okay, I
You know
could
what
say your
happens
whole-
when we do a bit.
I could say your
You
whole.
know what happens when we do a bit. We got to do it. Here we go.
I'm not doing a fucking bit. This man abuses women. I act like you're my boyfriend. I'm like, stop it, Ronnie. I'm like, Ronald, stop.
Ron, stop.
Ron, Spud, please.
Back here.
Spud, please. Anyways,
Hey,
You
Audrey.
fucked up my hands.
Audrey, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know. And anyways,
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Hey, this guy.
Are you
If
mad at
we
me?
wrestled for real, who do you think would win? Let's be
Emmett,
real.
be honest.
Just be so real right now.
Legal rules, or you can do whatever you want.
Interesting that you said that. Anything you want. Because I've got a handgun in my. So.
Legal rule. You know what I like too? It's like you would try and do an honorable way first, and then just go like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah. I mean, like, what the?
My favorite.
That wasn't a. What?
I'm gonna do a quick impression of me on stage. I did I always close my act now by just going, "I have a gun, thank you."
not you doing bits and saying I'm gonna do it, and that's not an
I
impression.
just prefaced it by saying
not
I'm
an
doing an
impression.
impression of me doing a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna do an impression of you doing an impression of doing bits. I'm doing bits.
That impression needs work.
I
It
can't.
doesn't sound like me.
Can you do any impressions for real, like a real impression?
Yes, what do you want to hear? I'll do anything.
Okay. Wow. I want
I
to
went to
hear.
clown school for 4 years.
Did you actually? Yeah, you're like it's called
Do you imagine your explaining
University
to
of
your parents?
Alabama. What?
Imagine you explaining to your parents you're going to clown school. Dude, I have like, we won't clip this, but we're definitely going to put it out there. But like, I know people that like went to clown school that like are like, yeah, I just wanted to learn how to have fun again. I'm like, so you went to Paris to go to
Yeah,
clown
because
school?
how much is that gonna cost?
Hey, you know what you could also do? Buy a record player.
Yeah. But then you got the
Go
real,
on a walk.
go on a walk and buy a record player. But then you got the real good clowns that went and you're like, this
Well, they're
is good.
clowns, but now I'm just like, now they're like, what do you do now? They're like, I'm in
Marketing.
Marketing, yeah. Strategic.
I'm in marketing. Yeah. For
Marketing.
Salesforce. Oh.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, those 3 years with Jean-Jacques Philippe really changed the way I looked at squeezing my nose. And now here I am,
Wow.
a brighter man and a man who's not afraid to tie a rubber band around his cock and balls.
Have you ever actually done that? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I could see it. I can see you doing that 100%.
Yeah, I take the rubber bands from the asparagus in the grocery store
Wait, I have a real.
while I'm in the grocery store. just cut off all circulation. I go to the deli counter. They're like 33. I'm like, someone please help.
They're like, sir, not again. Sir, please.
No, he's back. He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
Wait,
Oh my God.
this is a side question that made me think of that. Can you, like, because you know condoms, could you put like a water balloon over your dick and then have sex with somebody and that would count as protection?
For sure.
Right?
And then you'd have a sweet fucking, what are those things called? Then you'd have a sweet, like, encased in amber load.
Do you think, and then you could
Your
throw it?
load is encased
And
in
then you
amber.
could throw it at someone?
I mean, you could throw it at somebody. You could put it in your
Are you
freezer.
saying you're loading into the water balloon and then you're having a cum fight?
I'm not 100% sure, and don't quote me on this, but we will put it out there.
Okay.
I think that's how IVF works.
Okay. Let's clip that.
We'll clip that.
Hey, we'll go. Also, there's a children's soccer game going on right to our left, and we're like, oh yeah, what do you just come inside
Listen,
the
we
balloon
come
and
here
have a
every
cum fight?
Wednesday. The Matadors are on a winning streak.
Wait, are they really?
Yeah, they're doing pretty well.
Hey, go Matadors.
Oh, all right, let's grill.
Okay. I'm gonna get up,
Get up.
right?
Yeah, come on over.
All right. So, wait, is this your grill?
Yeah.
And you just bring it to this park?
Yes, I do.
And I mean, these are a lot of really cute little future athletes. This makes my ovaries hurt real bad. I want a kid soon.
You want a kid soon? Well,
Yeah.
you are a nanny.
Yeah, sometimes.
You sometimes are a nanny.
Yeah, that's where I
First and foremost, she's a kick-ass female lady comic. Also,
Oh yeah, I didn't
not
have to
even
say lady
saying
in front of
lady
it.
anymore.
Nah, I didn't have to say lady in front of it.
Didn't have to? I did it anyway.
I'm gonna take my head and just close in the grill.
That's a good impression.
It's my favorite one.
No, you know what? I talked to Jay Larson about this, but I get really concerned whenever I hear guys say the word female.
Yeah.
There's almost never anything good after that.
Never. This next funny comic, believe it or not, is a female. I'm like, okay. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not, guys, we found one.
Believe it or not. What the hell are you talking about? At that point, I would love to be able to just wrestle them. I'm getting worried about you putting these down.
Why?
Because your hands, with the heat. You don't have a tong? This is so awkward, the way you're doing this.
Sure. Hey, relax.
Go Matadors!
Let it go. Go Matadors.
Let's go Matadors!
I haven't had hot water
What?
all day.
Why?
I haven't had water all day in my
What is
apartment.
going on?
I called them up and I said I don't need it.
With the Irishmen?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
They're just doing repairs.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
Imagine you called up your super and you're like, I'm literally good.
I just want ice baths.
Doing ice baths.
That's it. I don't want hot water.
Audrey, what a beautiful day. I'm so glad you came out here and joined me.
Hey, I gotta be honest, now it's relaxing, but when I was on the opposite side of the park, my Kia Forte 2021, all the way on the other side of the park.
We can drive you back.
I appreciate that. Actually, no, don't. I'll get my steps.
This could be good for the thumbnail. How about this? That's fun.
Should we come up with a cheer for them?
No.
Nah, let them be.
Me and Jamel are starting a youth soccer team.
Really? I'll be
Yeah.
on it.
You wanna be one of the assistant coaches?
I'll be a coach. Wait, oh, you?
Oh, you want to be on it?
Oh, did you say a youth soccer team?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'll be a coach. I don't know anything about soccer.
No, neither do we. So that's what
great.
we're gonna do.
Let's do it. That's like, what's that show? What's his face?
Schindler's List.
Yes, that was it.
Got it.
God, he's good, huh? He's good.
Is this on?
Wait, why do we got a GoPro?
It's for the grill cam.
That's only Alec would have a grill cam. Can I sit back down?
Yeah, sit back down.
I kind of regretted getting up, you know?
Why?
Oh, I don't know actually. So do you want to hear my evacuation story?
Yeah, what's your evacuation story? Let's get a little bit of sympathy here.
Okay. So I'm in the entrance of Runyon Canyon, and so
This is, by the way, this is an impression of a story.
This is an impression of a story of a tragedy that's kind of trauma. So we're at the entrance of Runyon Canyon, so the Sunset Fire was right there. Look at my hands. The fire was like my hands, huge, orange. That was
Huge
an
and
impression.
orange. I like, yeah, talk to my audience as if they're 12.
Yeah.
Huge, orange, fire.
Hot.
Ooh,
What is
hot,
that?
hot, hot.
Oh my God.
Do you guys know other things that have fire?
Do you know what came on Netflix when literally our TV was on the Netflix thing and we were like kind of dozing off and Miss Rachel just popped out. This is Mrs. Rachel. Can you say? And I was like, ah! I was like, I feel possessed. That was an impression of Mrs.
Thank
Rachel.
you. Yes. See, you're getting it now.
Yeah, I'm getting
No
it.
more chair flips.
I'm getting one more chair flip.
Get the fuck out of here. Ah!
Why'd you roll off like that? All right, anyways, we
I
had
had
to
it coming.
evacuate. We were at the entrance of Sunset Fire. Sam, by the way, our neighbors that are 2 streets over, they got a 9-minute ahead of us, and that is important because we didn't even know that there was a huge fire. The Watch Duty app said there was a brush fire, and I was like, that's weird. And Sam was like, he was like, we should go. And then we were hearing people around the building like running, and we're like, what the fuck? He was like, go get your car. It's parked on the street. Meet me, take the clicker, meet me in the garage where he has his BMW parked. So I don't know why I got the Kia. And he goes, meet me in the garage and I'll throw the cats in your car and we'll go.
Because he knows if that car burns down, he can get a better car.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, listen to this. So then he gets in the car. The cats are in the car. The cats are meow, meow, meow. We're scared. The fire is so big. We're like, we're gonna lose everything. That's what we think, but we didn't. Spoiler alert. And so literally we're driving and we're clogged. Like we can't get out because it's like whatever. And my brother's calling us because my sister-in-law works for a hotel and we were gonna be staying there in Irvine, that's where we were evacuating to. And they're on the phone with us and all of a sudden the cats are going meow, meow, and Sam just goes, and just pukes all over my Kia Forte. And it's just puking and the cats are like meow, meow, and I'm like, Sam, I can't roll down the windows because of smoke. And my brother's like on the phone. And it's just like, and in the impression, it's basically, because Sam was throwing up because he said he thought he was gonna lose everything, AKA his BMW. And he was like, why the fuck are we in the Kia, essentially, in his head? Because his BMW is his baby. I don't think he was thinking clear. I think he thought the fire was gonna maybe hit the street and maybe they could get it out before it hit. I don't know what he was thinking, but the whole car smelled of vomit and I could not roll the window down because I was afraid of the smoke.
Oh my God.
So that's the story. You guys can Venmo me at Audrey-Stewart-1.
We're not gonna put that up. I'm really sorry to hear that, though. That is traumatizing.
No, yeah, it's actually, but then, no, we're so lucky. We can't be traumatized. There's other people traumatized.
This entire city's gone through a lot.
Yeah, on my way here on the big dashboard on the freeway, it said mudslide. I said, where? It's not even raining.
Yeah, and I said, I guess someone's checked in my pants.
I guess so. It's just a big giant guy underneath.
This is a big guy holding up a pair of underwear, dirty underwear. What the heck?
What the heck? What the hell?
All right, let's check out these sausages.
Oh, okay.
Look at, see, she's not gonna get up anymore.
I'm not gonna get up anymore.
They get up once.
Well, it's just kind of awkward to watch you. You were just slowly laying it down
now I have
and
the
like
tongs.
stroking it. You were like stroking it. I thought it was very weird.
Weird in what way?
I don't know. I just was like, what does he want from me, you know?
I want you to be on time.
This female comic, what does he want from me? What does he really want?
I need you to name 3 times in your comedy career that you felt sexism won.
Oh, that's great. Okay, yeah, I could give you one for sure. I could give you a couple. It sucks because then I would be exposing people, so I don't want to do that.
No, expose them. Listen, we get 50 million listeners. So
I believe
here's
one
the
day
thing, it's
you
not
will,
on
though.
Spotify, it's not on YouTube or Apple Music.
It's just on your Instagram.
It's on Red Note.
Dude, fuck yeah.
So yeah,
Well, then
I
in
was
that
actually
case, I gotta be
I've been
extra
on Red
careful.
Note for a year now.
Have you really?
No.
Oh. I would believe that though. Everyone's like, what is this? And they just see their entire FYP is all your
Yeah, I'm on
little
this
ASMR
Russian app
videos.
called Iron Claw.
And
All
that's
the dances are really sad.
And that was an impression.
And that was an impression of me being on a different app. I can never tell if this is on. If it's red, then that means it's on. It's blinking.
I guess.
Why am I yelling at a
it?
fucking GoPro? I'm like screaming at a GoPro.
That's gonna be great footage. Whoa! Oh, never mind. One time, I won't say the club, in Las Vegas, this was like 3 years into comedy.
Shout out to Wise Guys.
Nope, it was not Wise Guys. I had to, I don't even know if it's there anymore. I had to host, and listen, I sent in my tape. You see that I do a lot of T-Rex sounds, a lot of weird act outs, a lot of, I'm not your typical, I'm whatever
You're
he
just not a regular, you are
whatever he wanted
in with
me
the
to be,
people.
I wasn't. And he said, hey, for the rest of the weekend, can you maybe wear a skirt and stop moving around so much?
Can you maybe wear a skirt?
Dead ass. I was like 3 years in, and I was like, I literally said no. And he said, okay, and then I had heard from the other comic that they didn't want to work with me again, and I never worked with them again. And this particular booker, I'll tell you after, a lot of females like hate him.
That's unbelievable, telling a woman what to wear up there.
I was actually shocked because you know what? I know that sexism is very prevalent, but for some reason I wasn't really experiencing a lot of it, or people weren't being that creepy or whatever. I was just kind of la da da da. So when this happened, I was just like, what the fuck? That's real? To me?
Now that it's affected me, I got a big problem with this.
Don't clip that.
That's the clip.
Hey, whenever you do, please don't clip that.
You can't flip me. I let you flip me last time.
No. I just re-tear my ACL.
Yeah, it was funny when Audrey had her ACL torn and she would just be hobbling around.
I was on a buzzball.
She was on a buzzball.
I literally was drunk on a buzzball. I jumped, it was kickball.
Those are alcoholic drinks, yes? Buzzballs?
Oh, they're not, yeah, they're crack balls.
Those are not made for your typical alcohol consumer. Those are made for people that are looking to escape the reality that is their medical billing job.
Yes. These are people who literally work 1 day out of the 2 weeks, and they've been on Indeed every single day,
Yeah.
can't find anything, so they're doing buzzballs.
I'm an associate general manager at Northwestern Mutual. I'm fucked up right now, and it's noon on a Wednesday.
Yeah, although, love them to death. So if you want to sponsor us, you go ahead.
Shout out to Buzzball.
They're sponsoring Don't Tell, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
Them, Dr. Squatch. Shout out to Dr. Squatch for making me smell like an oatmeal.
Is that what you smelled like, an oatmeal?
I smell like an oatmeal.
What was it?
And oatmeal.
What was the time in your life where you got discriminated for being a male comic?
Just bookers being like, look, you're a handsome guy.
We can't have
Maybe
too many
talk about
hot
dating
guys.
a little more. And I'm like, wait, you didn't like my diatribe about the 1980 U.S. Olympic men's hockey team? You say, Mike Aruzzi, look at oh,
Yeah!
oh!
Shoot!
Close call.
Close call, man.
You guys missed it. The Matadors almost scored a golazzo.
Woo! A grazzo.
It's so good to see you, though. I feel like I haven't hung out with anybody in a long time.
I know.
Even though it's only been like probably a week.
Yeah, it's probably been a week. Last time I saw Alec, he was like, I got these shrooms I found in my center console. Should we take them? I gotta tell you, being on shrooms around, so whatever we took, I think I was really drunk too, but at the holiday party, there was like 15 people ahead of me on karaoke, but I was just behind the main stage curtain, just like this, and Justin Martindale walks out and he goes, what are you doing? And I was like, just waiting for my turn for karaoke. He's like, when are you going? I was like, I think there's 15 people ahead of me. I don't do well. I mean, if I, you know.
What do you mean? We had the time of our lives at that holiday party.
Yeah, we did have fun. But
I
there was
felt
a
like
moment where I had to escape.
I felt like I was grooving and shaking that whole time.
This is Alec at a party. Everyone's like, this guy's the worst. He's like, we're having a good time.
What, hey, what's up, Vinny Boom Butts? What's up, slapping ass, jingling bands? Who's got a rubber band, man?
Yeah, who's got a rubber band? Who's
It's
got
rubber band
Who's got a water
time
balloon?
in finance. Get over here.
I just see Alec in the corner and he's like, what was the worst time about being a woman in comedy?
You feel like women get a bad rap in comedy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to point right at that guy.
You pointed right at the running guy.
I don't know why
This
I
isn't an
did that.
aquarium. She just pointed right at a guy running, and he looked back at her like,
Well, I don't know why I did that. That was crazy. I was like excited that he was doing something forward in his life, and I couldn't help but point.
do you know him personally?
No, not at all. I'm very happy for him, though.
I feel like he's killing it.
I feel like he's crushing. Look at what the fuck he's
You
doing.
pointed at him
Because
again.
he's doing pull-ups now. Go, go, go. This is what I want.
Oh, let's check on these sausages. All right, now you do have to come around.
Oh, okay.
Turn on. Turn on. I got it.
Should I just burn my hands and then at the wedding I'll be like, they're burnt hands. They're not spray tans. What do you mean? That's 3rd-degree burns.
That's a good impression.
Thank you. Oh, do they have cheddar in them?
Yeah. No, not cheddar, mozzarella.
I have a high allergy. No, I'm just kidding. Why'd you? That's a dad face right there. You look so pissed for a second.
I did look pissed.
That was crazy. I thought you were about to take out a knife and start stabbing me.
Is that also a dad move?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like my dad. You're
You're
gonna
gonna-
take out a knife and kill me.
You're gonna be like my dad. You're gonna beat the living. No, I'm just kidding. I love my dad. He's a good dad.
Shout out to dads out there.
Hey, Mark Stewart. I don't know if he wants me to say his name. Hey, that's nice.
What do you think of that?
Well, what do you think of that?
Needs a little more time.
You know, I wouldn't mind if I was like, you know, when people make their marshmallows burnt to the crisp. I wouldn't mind if my brat was like that.
You want that a little bro? Yeah, I think so too. We'll burn it a little bit more.
Are you a golden marshmallow roaster, or are you a catch it on fire?
I'm really glad you asked. I like to go golden. I'm a traditionalist in that way.
Says a lot about you.
What do you mean?
I think so, right? Like you have to have control over it. You can't just
Absolutely,
be
yeah.
at the campfire being like, this is the time of my life. You have to be like, I'm gonna say the funniest bits, impressions tonight. Everybody's gonna laugh. And you're just in control of the situation.
Yeah, and I'm doing the marshmallow as if it's the sausage, and I'm just like, do you guys like this?
See, this is why I don't want to be behind
No, here's the thing.
grill.
I probably brought everybody to the campsite, and I'm just going. Is everybody having fun?
Is everybody having a good time?
I am that guy though. I will be like at the bar, and I'll have invited people, and
Uh-huh.
I'll go like,
Are you guys having fun?
you having fun?
Yeah. That's,
And people are like, yeah, dude.
yeah,
relax.
hey, dude. Yeah. We just got here.
Hey, chill out.
Hey, chill out. I do like, my favorite story is when we went to T. Wallace's party and you had that Bud Light.
Oh, I
The
brought
whole-
my entire 30
We went
of
to
Bud
a
Light.
very, like, nice party.
Like a Hollywood type
like
party.
open bar.
People are wearing sneakers that look like they have graffiti on them.
We got shots.
That's how you know it's a Hollywood
They're like,
party.
who wants shots? I was like, yeah. And they were like, of B12. I was like, what the hell?
People are wearing very expensive bad clothes.
Oh, yeah, they were. They were.
Very expensive bad Hollywood clothes.
And
you
I
know?
was just wearing very bad, cheap clothes from Old Navy that were hand-me-downs.
Yeah, well, people wear these shirts
Wait.
now that are like, it's like a smiley face, but the eyes are X's, and it's just like,
That's
oh,
Justin Bieber.
I grew up in fucking Kansas. That's what that tells me. So you have no class and you're trash. Grow up.
And if you own one of those, comment below.
Hey, if I met you at the party, shout out to Chet Hanks, who I met. We'll actually include a picture of me meeting Chet Hanks at the party. Remember that?
That's yeah. Alec was just drunk, and it was just like a girl.
I was. I loved him. I was like,
Also,
hey man, you're the coolest.
There was a lot of porn stars there, and it like remember I brought Fumi, and Fumi was like, these are all my favorite. Or I don't know what he was saying.
Fumi said that?
Yeah,
These are all my favorites?
Yeah, he was just like, I think I recognize so many. He'd probably kill me if I said that.
I remember me and Fumi, I was also on mushrooms then too, and I just kept like,
Oh, yeah.
like, Fumi, we should start a fashion podcast. I'm wearing Oakley shoes with
Yeah.
a fucking LL Bean sweater.
You
Like,
two are the last people
I
I
don't
would
give a
think
fuck.
should start a fashion podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a grilled bun. I like that.
we're gonna grill that bun. We can actually, let's sit back. Actually, we should probably stay right here and let's enjoy the heat. Are you gonna?
I might put on the vest.
I told you we're gonna need it.
Oh, guess where it's from? Now that I've entered my 30s, I'm older than him. I literally, Old Navy, man. I'll go to Old Navy and openly gasp when I walk in because of the sales. Things are dark right now.
Can you do an impression of you gasping at the sales?
Okay. Beep. No! Oh! Just kidding. Just kidding.
She's back! She's back! Everybody!
They're trying to score a goal.
Get her out of here! Get her out of here!
He's about to score a goal, and I'm like, oh, maybe he misses. He tears his ACL. That's what you got to be careful about soccer. People to be tearing their ACLs. That's one of the high. And I'm sorry, pickleball. I was in rehab. I don't want to say that because I should have been because of the buzzball. I was in ACL rehab, whatever the fuck that means. And
That means what it says.
okay. And people were there from pickleball. And I was like, yeah, what? That's so stupid. But
Isn't that insane?
But then I was there from a buzzball.
I'm really worried about my mom. She's getting really into pickleball.
Yeah, you should
She's
be
not
worried.
good either.
You should be worried.
She has like, so my mom's really athletic, but she's got like no sense of coordination or like strategy.
Okay.
She's just kind of like hitting the ball around. Shout out, Mom. I love you dearly.
Shout out, Mama.
And I love
Is
your new
mom,
hobbies.
Is your mom short?
Yeah, she's about my height.
Okay, so
yes.
Yeah.
How's the sound coming through when Audrey's talking, by the way? Good?
Good?
All right, just making sure. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just worry, man, because, we've had episodes where I just didn't have this thing plugged in the entire time.
That's so funny.
Is it plugged in now, by the way? Thank God.
Dude, you know that I had a podcast and then they were editing everything and I was getting nervous that they were doing that because we were getting no views and likes. So I was like, you know what, you guys? I'm going to start editing everything. Then we haven't done it for a year after I said that. We have all these episodes.
It's the jam in the van, right?
Yes. And I said, I'll edit it. Haven't done it for a year. And they're like, okay.
I love that place. You roll in like, this would be the coolest place to work ever. And then like everybody there looks really stressed out and angry. And I'm like, is everything okay? They're like, Pauly Shore wants to drip a midget in honey and slam him against the wall. So we're trying to
That's
organize
actually a real thing.
That's like a legit thing.
That's
he would
not
do.
even an impression. That's a true story.
They're like, Eddie Ift is interviewing 3 women that can fit golf balls in their pussies.
I love
And
it.
it's really loud. I'm just
they're
trying to
so
balance
funny.
the budget.
They're so funny. They're on a different level.
Are they?
No.
Are they?
Hey, are they?
Hey, let's ask ourselves.
Are they?
Okay, so I like this. It's starting to, the casing's starting to pop a little bit.
Are you spiritual? Like,
Is
are you
this on?
religious or spiritual?
Can you fucking relax?
Yeah, I'm just trying to make fucking conversation to the sizzle.
All right, just give me 1 sec. Ask me that again when I'm done getting this camera on. All right, I think it's on. All right.
That's just the funniest shot.
All right, now ask me again.
Okay, I'll ask you again.
Ask me again.
Are you spiritual?
Can you fucking relax? I think I really nailed it that time. Go Raiders!
Go Raiders. They hate us.
No, they like us.
Wait, that guy is tall as shit.
Should I give a free sausage to the player of the game?
That would be very weird.
Would that be
from
weird?
From the man yelling about just throwing water balloons.
I never said come. That was you.
I don't recall that.
You kept
That's
on
out
talking.
of control.
You were very adamant about them being thrown at other people.
That's not true. I've never in my life would I ever talk like that. I'm a woman.
You're a woman.
I'm a lady. Yeah. Okay.
That is crazy that like guys do that though, and it's almost exclusively men in bowler shirts with goatees.
Yeah, it's people who literally dealt cocaine in high school. I'm like, this is the exact type of guy that's.
I saw a really funny TikTok. This guy, I watched the whole thing. All I got to like was my whole my 50 years of picking up chicks. Parentheses, college edition. And this guy is just this wad, this absolute smush out face, sits down and just goes, "What's up, guys?" And I was like, "All right, that's it for me."
All right, that's it for me.
And I'm done with TikTok for now.
Oh, it's so funny.
These are looking real good.
I know. I'm actually getting real hungry now.
Do you want 2 and
Did you
1?
bring condiments?
Nope.
That's fine.
What would you
What
use?
real podcast is this? Are you kidding me? Let's just eat the bare meat. You gotta get it up. I mean, you gotta get your game up.
Do you want it to look like this? And I'll show it. You want me to?
This would be. Wouldn't it be so funny? You're like, get it up. It's literally this. I'd be like, never mind.
I'm just breaking.
I'm like, get it down.
Get it down.
Get it-
I'm breaking open.
I
the
really,
casing.
Did you inject the cheese in here, or did you buy them like that?
I bought them like that.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just I haven't had any water.
Because you're doing the ice thing?
No, I just my apartment has no water.
What is that about? You guys didn't pay your bill?
I think we paid it. I mean, I think they're doing a bunch of stuff, plumbing wise. We didn't have hot water for a little while either.
That's
How's
fair.
the lighting looking, Emmett?
Honestly,
looking
this
good?
is my favorite hour, the golden hour.
Isn't this nice?
What is that song? We were just two lovers. Not that we were lovers, but no, I'm just kidding. What was it? We were just two lovers dancing on the cars. Golden hour. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Can you sing a little bit of it? So
Are
I'm
you
not behind?
spiritual?
I'm very spiritual. Oh wait. Oh, very fun. This is very fun to tell people. And I have people backing me up. Chappelle can back me up. Manny Martino can back me up. Jessica Michelle can back me up. What is going on? My uterus stopped hurting now. Okay,
There's a baby losing it behind us.
well, probably because of what I'm going to tell you. I'm not kidding. It's crazy. So my family, the women in my family feel like they're kind of tapped in a little bit. And I'm like, that's okay. That's how I would think. And then I got super, super wasted one time. And my aunt was like, yeah, sometimes we can tap in, especially for under the influence. I was like, I'm going to try it.
Tap it.
Like medium. Oh. So then I started doing it, and I've gotten things so specifically right. I'm not joking you. I have to be shit-faced, and I can bring back your dead loved one. I'm not joking. Okay, I'll give you.
You're a riot at Chili's.
Should I? What?
I don't know.
What was that?
Keep going.
That was the worst impression I've ever heard.
That was a bad impression.
I've never heard a worse impression. So I'll give you. You could ask Chappelle. I won't tell his because his was very emotional. I'll do, okay, our friend Richie. So we're in Lexington doing 5 shows in Lexington, Kentucky. And we're on shrooms. I wasn't necessarily drunk, but I was under the influence. And we're laying it, and I was like, I'm going to do it. And you can tell if it's how old they are by I don't know if this is real, and I know I sound crazy, but it's weirdly, when I say it, they're like, that's right. I'm like, this is a little. So I was like, I'm bringing somebody back. It's a young woman, that had passed in your life, and I was like, she's showing me loud shoes, and he was like, my cousin passed, she was a tap dancer, and I was like, I'm also seeing a blue bow. He goes, in the last, you can ask Richie Doyle, in the last, everybody can ask him on Instagram, and Jessica Michelle was there, and then I said, I see a blue bow, and he was like, she was wearing a blue bow in the last picture we took together. And then I was like, I'm hearing funny voices. He was like, our thing was we would do impressions to each other. That is what I'm talking about. Maddie, I said, your grandma has a cherry tree in her backyard. And he was like, yes, they do. I'm talking but you gotta get me shit house. And not that cheap shit. I want that good shit. And I'll bring back anyone you want. I don't even know who I'm talking to anymore. Do you want me to try? I'm sober. Do you want me to try? Okay.
Do you think this is brown enough?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
All right, do it on.
Okay, but I'm gonna try it sober. What?
Do it on me.
Okay. Did you lose someone important? Think of them.
No.
Oh. You just start crying. The podcast, your tears start sizzling as they fall.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, you just shut your head in there.
What do you think? You think this is probably done? I think a couple of these are. This is probably done. Do you want this one?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay.
That sounds great. Thanks. With my orange hand.
Wait, for the thumbnail, we got to get a picture of us together eating these.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hold on, we'll get right in front of the camera.
Oh, okay.
I got one for Emmett too. Can you hold Emmett's?
Yeah. I mean, do you mind if I hold your...
Yeah.
Wow.
Just throw that on there.
Just a woman comic talking about sex.
Just fucking pick it up.
I'm trying, I'm scared.
Thank you. Okay. Oh. I will turn it off now.
There you go. That's the worst one.
Wait, we got us right here. Don't, that's too much.
Okay.
We're gonna be hard as hell. All right,
That's what I'm talking about.
nailed it.
Yep.
All right, did I turn the grill off?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna keep that other sausage there just in case.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Did it squirt?
Oh. Been there, done that.
Sometimes they squirt.
Used to be gay. Been there, done that.
You were gay.
I was. I still kind of am.
Can you talk
it
about
never leaves you.
that?
Yeah. I was always so curious about it. And the guy, my ex-boyfriend, all of his exes, like 4 of his exes, dated women after him.
That's bad.
Isn't that hilarious? Great guy. He
Actually,
has,
that's not bad, but 4? After 2, you start asking questions.
I don't know. Great guy. He does have, yeah. Huh.
You know what I would definitely spin it, and I would go, my dick was so good that they've decided
No thing's
I
gonna be
can't even,
better.
I don't even want to compare
Uh-huh.
anything else to this penis.
Yeah.
All right, actually, this will really go well into our segment. Real man of genius. Here's to you, guy who's made 4 women gay. Mr. Guy who's made 4 women gay.
Hey.
Your penis is so revolutionary that women don't want to have sex with men anymore.
We don't want to have sex with women anymore.
That's right. No more. That's right. No more men for them. It's all about that sweet, sweet clam.
Give me that clam, I pop it open and I'll eat those pearls. Ooh.
Real man of genius.
Real women. I'm in them. What the hell was that segment?
That's our only segment.
That's great. Didn't even make any sense.
Yeah, we stole it from Bud Light.
What? They don't need it.
I don't need it.
Oh, is that what made you think of it? I started talking about being gay. You said Bud Light. That made me think of my segment.
No, I just think that's a real man of genius.
Oh.
We just kind of start talking about real men of genius. Real men of genius.
I don't even know what that
Segment's
means,
back on.
you know? Segment's still going. We cleared out the soccer
Here's to
field.
you, youth soccer coach.
Literally, the game is over.
The game is over. Here's to you, youth soccer coach.
You, the soccer coach.
You've decided to dedicate all your time to molding young people.
Amen. Also, I love
They're like a little bits of clay.
little bits of clay, and I'm talking that scented one that you want to eat, but you're like, I can't eat this because I'll die. But I'm like,
Audrey's talking about Play-Doh.
I want to eat Play-Doh and candles. I want to eat so much things you shouldn't eat. I walk into Candleporium and I'm like, I'm hungry. And that's the truth. And I'm not doing an impression.
I'm not doing a bit. No.
You don't feel that?
That wasn't even a joke. That was just a statement of fact.
That is a
I
fact.
want to eat candles.
A new
I want to eat
segment.
clay.
Fact, it's statements of fact.
Real women of genius.
Real women of genius, going to Candleporium.
Here's
and
to
gobbling 'em
you,
up.
lady who wants to eat candles.
Here's sea breeze going down my pipes,
You've
entering my
decided-
stomach.
The Yankee Candle isn't enough to smell. It's got to be in my body.
Here's the vanilla sugar brown aroma entering my trachea.
When you think about it, candles are just like cake frosting if they were frozen for a long time.
That's true.
You have to keep singing.
Oh, that's true. Can you actually sing? Because I can hear in that like, I can hear like something.
I can do Kenny Chesney really well.
Do it.
All right, name a Kenny Chesney song, Emmett.
I don't know a single Kenny Chesney song.
Jack and Diane painted a picture of my life.
He wanted
and
you to
my
say Jack and
jeans.
Diane so bad so he didn't feel awkward just going
Suddenly
into
this
it.
crazy world made more sense to me. I heard today that... This is bad. It's not good. Why did you do this? You suckered me.
Whatever. New segment. Make Alex sing. Real.
You reached your segment limit.
Whatever.
We only do one.
Whatever.
And it's the same one
Where
every
did
time.
that guy go that was doing push-ups? I want to point at
What
him
the
some more.
fuck was I about to ask you about?
Oh, you wanted me to bring back was it Grandpa George?
Crap. Oh, this was going to
Oh,
ask you
damn
about.
it.
Have you heard of...
I wanted to be like,
Have you heard of Bonnie Blue?
is she dead? Am I supposed to bring her back? Fuck is
I think she
that?
might be dead on the inside. It's the woman that had sex with over 1,000 people. It's 1,000 men in 24 hours. Have you
Good
heard of that?
for her.
Good
Okay,
for her.
honey. Okay, honey. Okay, honey.
I think a lot of men are disappointed with this.
Well, wait, and I don't even know how that's, by the way, I don't know how that's possible that she did that. Unless she was doing this, or she got, oh, that counts. Oh, that counts. Oh,
I think
that counts.
it was to
Because otherwise-
completion 1,000 men. And it was a line
For what?
to fuck her.
The Guinness World Record? Oh, wait, these men were,
I don't think it was for records. I think it was just strictly for personal enjoyment.
and she enjoyed it.
She talks about it like she does.
You know what? I'm not gonna shame. If you want to get, if you want to fuck 1,000 men, if she phrases it as I fucked them, because sometimes we'll be like, they fucked me. And I'm like, why didn't you fuck them?
That's a really good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying? My friends will be like, yeah, he fucked me. And I go, no, Rebecca, you should fuck him. Get out there, do it again, and fuck him.
This is the PR spin that she needs. This is actually beautiful. She's like, no, they didn't fuck me. I fucked them.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
They'll never get over me.
And then it's just an ad for Tampax.
It's over 1,000 men.
That wasn't that funny what I just said.
That's okay.
All right.
We'll keep it in.
Nice.
We keep it all in.
Okay.
Is this cooked well enough, you think? It's pretty good, right? Okay, just making sure.
I think it's really good. Usually I like to put my,
Stop pointing at people.
she's good for her.
She keeps pointing at people and they keep looking at
Dude, people who could just wear their hair down and run and they're running fast, I'm like, what the hell? I mean, if I do that, I've like tried that once and I was eating it. I started eating it and then I'm like, but there's people who could just flawlessly run tracks and they're just, what's the type of girls that can fuck 1,000 men? I
Yeah.
could never. I would have a UTI on the third guy.
I think she makes them wear condoms. That's what, like, the scene of the crime was just like condom wrappers. Like, it was insane.
Not.
It looked like kind of like one of those modern art.
Did she get money
exhibits.
for it? She put it on OnlyFans?
Yeah, I think it's like she's an OnlyFans girl.
I mean,
I
that's-
tried to do a similar thing, and I couldn't even get a line started, so it's kind of brutal.
And also, what if the condoms had a hole in it? What if multiple had holes and she's...
I think she's got like a team.
Oh, I guess you can't get pregnant with different semen and babies at the same
Well,
time.
she's got like a team of like people there. They make the guys throw on balaclavas,
What the hell is a balaclava?
like one of the thing where it's only the eyes. Like
That's weird. Actually, I'm not going to kink shame. Do your thing.
You know what?
But I'm
dude,
like-
you know what we should have done?
Huh.
If they ever come to LA, Emmett, write this down. We're gonna go get in line real early and start scalping tickets.
To what? To the woman
Yes, we'll scalp a ticket. Be like, listen, 19. I got 19 right here.
that... You just do your podcast?
I would just go to the end of the line and be like, I got 19, $500 right now. 19. Or we could do the podcast. What are those guys talking about? You think they're just like, oh, did you see the game the other night?
when they're waiting for their turn?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you could just start interviewing. You could do man on the street with all the... Are they all naked in the line?
No, they get naked when they get in there.
I don't find naked people, no matter what gender you are, I'm like, this is what was so weird. I feel like I can't get, I'm not like, let me fucking, yeah, unless I like.
That wasn't even a sentence, what you just said. Yeah, and I'm like, Yeah.
I don't know. This hot dog's poisoning my brain.
Stop pointing at people.
I didn't even point. He's not running. I didn't point at him. I did this.
I did. Are you amused?
I did it. Are you amused?
Do you think that's a good idea, though, Emmett? Should we scalp tickets? We would make great money, dude. So you're 19, I'm 18. We just go to the end of the line and we're like, listen, number 985. I got 19 right here.
It's all.
Honestly, if I just made enough to get like a round of beers, like $50, I'd be stoked on that.
Mhm.
What are you even talking about in that line? I just think about that all the time. You just being like, I think I would do it just for the story.
Just being like, hey, are you gonna go to the Eras
you know
Fair?
it's- yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
It's just the sickest fucks you know, where they're like, everybody has that sick fuck friend who's like, I had 50 beers last night, showed up to work drunk, I don't care about anything.
It's true.
Went to the dude, Bonnie Blue thing was on my way to work, decided to fucking muck it. You're like, what?
And they're like, and I still made the sales meeting.
And I still made the sales meeting. Dude, I wore a condom, who cares?
Who cares? That's so
I don't think it's like people in shape. I think it's like guys that, how many fantasy football punishments were go to the Bonnie Blue line?
That is so funny.
That's got to be it. Dude, fantasy football punishments are about to get a big upgrade.
That is so funny. Clip that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like, Billy, it seems like you're intentionally losing. Your starting quarterback hasn't played in 5 weeks. Oh, no. Like, oh, damn it, I really hope I don't have to fuck that hot lady.
What the hell is going on? I feel like if I don't talk for a little bit, Alec could just go, and then it'll be quiet again. He's like, yeah, and then the 10th person that's
The
in
10th
line.
guy?
What's that 10th guy doing?
The 10th guy in line is probably
Here we
thinking
go.
like, all right, like the first guy
My
probably
wife's
got
gonna
the best.
kill me
Yeah.
if I'm home late.
The 10th guy in line was probably like, this sucks. I thought I'd at least be 5th. I think like after number 100, you're like, I'm not thinking about like what place I am in line.
Dude, 100.
But after the first one, you're like, damn it, I should have shown up earlier.
Dude, at 100, she's exhausted. She's got lockjaw.
Lockjaw, yeah. Well, the way she talks about it in these
I don't
interviews
know if I wanted to
is
say that.
Yeah, I could tell you didn't say it right. You went lockjaw.
I regret saying that.
She, the way she talks in these interviews, it's like, she talks about like porking 1,000 guys in 24 hours as if it's like.
Please don't say
getting
porking while I'm eating this.
She talks about fucking taking a spud by fucking 10,000 guys as if it's like getting pistachio ice cream. You know, she's just like, I just like it. It's my thing. If people don't like it,
Oh,
that's
is she
fine.
British?
Yeah, she's British.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
And she goes like, it's just,
That makes it
I don't
fine.
tell
That
everybody to
actually
do
makes-
it. I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. It's just your personal taste. It's like, what?
See, that's cool.
It's kind of, yeah. And like people
I
are
respect
shaming them.
that.
It's like, don't you have morals? I'm worried about you. It's just like.
Oh, hi, doggy.
All right.
Have you had a podcast? Well, I guess you wouldn't want to say because maybe you had a guest where you're like, I don't even know how to talk to this person. No, you would never have that issue.
I would never.
He would never have it because he would just go and
I would
go.
just make it about me.
Yeah.
Essentially.
In the first 5 seconds. of
Every
me-
dog that's walked by Audrey has pointed at and made a sound.
It's really cute. This one's huge and it's cute. I'm talking about it as a cute. I'm just kidding. When the sun goes out, I get a little crazy.
All right, so anyway, sex party.
Okay, yeah. So, they walk in. Well, we walk in together, and it's sex parties.
She can't. All right, listen.
No,
I'm
I
taking the ball from you.
I just wanted to
Take
be.
the ball.
No, I just wanted to be
Pass.
polite.
Pass me the ball.
This kid is clearly walking somewhere, and I'm like,
Yeah, everybody's walking somewhere. We're in the middle of the park.
I just wanted to be mindful of his.
And now he's looking at us.
Yeah, he was looking at us. Because I said, no, walk into the sex party, and you go, no, okay.
That's not what I did at all.
Okay, I'm gonna do that thing. I'm gonna speed myself up.
Yeah, you about to say Kyle?
Say
You
Kyle?
almost did this. I thought you were about to do a Roman salute.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
Anyways.
Here's what I think about when it's not a sex party.
So literally I walk in, so we're all going to lunch, but I'm not really invited. I invited myself, and they're like, it's gonna be a lot of men. And I'm only with 2 of the people I live with. I'm like, okay. And then we get there, and it's all men, and they're like, all right, you have to put your clothes in a garbage bag. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be the only naked woman walking around. It's a bunch of gay men with their Santa garbage bag. And then one of my friends said that people were like soft and stuff because they ran out of, they had a bunch of alcohol and they ran, I don't know what was going on. So I guess it doesn't count. We could have
That
done
story sucked.
I know it did.
Real women of genius. Here's to you, lady with a bad sex party story.
Real women of genius. I thought it was going to be better, and then as it was leaving my mouth, I was like, oh, shoot, but we're in deep, so just finish it.
You had us going there for a whole 5 minutes.
Listen,
Had us on by a string. Yo-yoed me the whole time.
This is sick. I just realized this is a thing.
Keeping me in